Dina.
Did you check to see what number we're up to?
Are we in the 60s?
We are.
I think it's 263.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
We think it's episode 263.
Welcome.
If not,
to
we'll
what
let it.
could possibly be episode 263. My name is Dina. You can find me at The Knitting Place on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook.
I am Pam Sapp on Instagram and Ravelry, and Pam Sapienza on Facebook. And this is the Knitting Place podcast,
where we cover knitting
crochet,
and sometimes crochet.
Crafting.
Definitely crafting.
And life.
Baking.
Baking, life.
Whatever it might be. Right. Exactly.
Whatever tickles our fancy at that moment.
Right. Exactly.
It's the truth. Anyway.
How you doing, Pam?
I'm good. How are you, Dina?
I'm okay.
What's going on?
What have you been up to?
What did were we here last week?
No.
We weren't. We weren't
I was
here.
stranded.
We weren't here last week because we had a snowstorm.
Right. It was a blizzard.
Right. Snow was.
I mean, we wouldn't have been here either way. There was a blizzard.
Right.
We wouldn't have been able to podcast
because of the snow.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
I just happened to be away also.
Well, yeah,
which
that's
compounded my situation.
That's correct. But you would have, if you didn't have the snow, you would have been back.
I would have been back, but we still wouldn't have been able to podcast because of the blizzard.
No, but if it hadn't snowed, our plan was to podcast, right? But we couldn't. School was closed on Monday, and it was a remote day on Tuesday. And it wasn't bad, though. Even though we had more snow than we did the previous storm, the weather was warmer than the last time. The last time it was like 5 degrees. If you were lucky, it went up to 15.
It lasted. I mean, I arrived... When did I arrive? I flew in on Wednesday, but it was after midnight.
Right.
And let me tell you, half the snow was gone. It
was
melted
gone,
away.
yeah, because we'd had
I was so disappointed.
Some warmer weather, right? Well, disappointed, but...
I mean, the streets were practically dry.
Listen, there's still a piles. If you, parking and parking lots, there are like 15-foot piles of snow. You know how those things go. They stay until April or May. You'll be looking at that snow. And, of course, when you live in the city or an urban area, the snow doesn't look pristine anymore.
No, it's dirty snow.
Yeah.
That's why I said I wish I was here for the snowfall.
The nice snow, when it came down.
Definitely.
Well, then the day we went back to school on Wednesday, I woke up. It was like 2 inches of snow that fell Wednesday morning. And I was like, oh, gosh.
You can't get rid of it.
Yeah. So anyway, but that was, hopefully we've seen, I don't even want to say it, the end of the snow.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. You know what they say? March is like comes in like a lion, goes out like a lamb, but you never know. That's what they say.
Really?
Yeah, there's an expression.
I mean, I remember.
But March can be anything.
Yeah,
you can get snow April 30th.
Do you remember we had that yarn crawl and we were like snowed in like the end of March? It was something crazy like that.
Yeah. Well, listen, that's what they say. March, you never know. Yeah. But in March, you do have St. Patrick's Day, which means you have Irish soda bread.
Are you making some this year?
It's funny. Kathy brought some to knitting the other night.
Oh, nice.
And we were talking about it.
Did she make it?
She had just made it. It was still warm.
Wow.
But, I said, I remember there's a thing with Irish soda bread. It can either be cakey or it can be denser. And I don't know. Well, hers was more cakey and it was delicious. I think I'm not saying I'll eat either one. I mean, I'm not particular.
Cheesy.
I'll eat either one. But anyway, so we weren't here last week for that, right?
Correct.
So we didn't podcast last week.
You got a lot of knitting done, I hope.
Well, everything's relative. But that's what. So how was your week?
My week was great. I was away. I was in Mexico. Yoga retreat. And I have to say, my brother-in-law, Alon, led every yoga session with meditation.
Did he really?
Which was lovely.
Oh, good.
And we did yoga and meditation twice a day.
Oh, nice.
Which was remarkable.
Lovely.
It was just so lovely until Sunday came when they they assassinated El Mencho.
Oh, the guy down
the
in
head
Mexico.
of the cartel.
Right.
And that was just...
Well, that changed everything.
It changed everything. Not only did we have the snowfall, the blizzard, not being able to come home, my kids were in Mexico, in Puerto Vallarta, for a wedding.
Oh, Jesus.
So our heart skipped a beat.
Can you imagine those poor people that got married? That's timing, right?
No, seriously, the poor couple.
Yeah. Did they get married?
So You know, it's interesting. They got married, but they didn't get married in the venue because the venue that they were supposed to be in, they weren't allowed. They were in lockdown.
Oh, when
in Puerto
before,
Vallarta.
that happened before the wedding.
The wedding was supposed to be Monday or Sunday.
Oh, geez.
But they were in lockdown already. So they did a makeshift wedding in the hotel that they were in.
Okay.
No videographer. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
They didn't have anyone officiate. The rabbi couldn't come to officiate.
So who married them?
Somebody just officiated as in went through as best they could. And I don't know if that's going to hold. So is that their wedding day?
I don't guess it depends who married them, I guess. I don't know.
I mean,
very interesting.
They didn't have, so the food was a buffet. Now you have to understand they were in lockdown. So whatever the hotel had for food
is what they had
to be rationed out until they could be
released.
Goodness. It was crazy. So it was just like a lot of layers. And of course I didn't want to leave until I knew my kids were leaving.
Sure.
And thank God on Wednesday
that you both left.
Yes.
Good. Well, that's what counts.
But it was...
He got home safely?
Yes. Reunited with little Millie.
You got home safely?
I got home safely. And
did you knit on your trip?
So it's funny. I didn't knit that much. It turns out that there were 3 people out of the 12, including myself, that would be 4. We were all knitters.
Oh, really?
So one woman, Rebecca's friend, Irit, her best friend, was knitting a cute little chunky sweater for her grandson. One of the Spun and Chloe ones that we used to sell with the really thick yarn. The cardigan with the hood.
Oh, nice.
So she needed help. So every now and again, can you pick up stitches? Can you pick up stitches for this arm? Can you pick up stitches? Can you,
So you were a teacher.
I was, and a finisher.
Oh, Jesus.
Then we had Vicky.
They went you knitting.
Then we had Vicky, who was really just show and tell. I didn't have to help her out. Then Rebecca's like, I want a project. So I said, I got you. I gifted her my ombre cowl that I started, the pink one.
Oh, so she
last
was
week.
working on... Oh, geez.
Yeah. So I had knit that all the way on.
That was the darker color, right?
Is the pink variation.
The one that you had the sample in the same color as this?
No, the one that I was...
Oh, you were doing the brighter pink one.
Yes, I was casting on.
So now have you started one?
No, because we ran out of yarn. They're also... I mean, that's a good thing. I'm not complaining, but new yarn is on the way. We'll have it on Thursday.
Good.
So I'll pick out a new colorway. So yeah, did I get knitting done? I got a little bit.
Yeah,
I was really into the yoga retreat.
Yeah.
Considering for 2 weeks, when you see what I've done, it's really in comparison to what I typically do.
No, it's nothing. It's not enough.
Well, it's never enough, but it's not. You'd think that I would have knit a lot.
You think you would have done more.
The stress, for those of you who know me, I'm not a good stress knitter. So when I'm stressed out, I don't knit.
Yeah, but still, when you see what she's knit, you'll but you could knit more. But you got some nice stuff accomplished.
Yeah.
A bit. But don't forget, you're also in the middle of some big projects, too. So it's not like they were going to get finished. Like your sweaters,
No, but, I mean, if you think about...
Did you take that with you? Did you take the
Kaleidoscope
Kaleidoscope
I took a whole
with you?
suitcase full of stuff. I took everything.
Well, I remember
with me.
talking to Dina
Everything.
before you were on your way home, and I was asking you about knitting, and you said you didn't have any wood needles coming back. So you...
What a disaster.
So what did you have to pack all your knitting? You couldn't knit?
I had to check in. So, first of all...
But you knew that going there, didn't you?
I knew that going there, and I had my Sophie hood on the wooden needle.
Yeah.
So my strategy was, if I had to check in... Now, this is, mind you, okay? This is prior to us knowing that we had a snowstorm. Get stuck there. Right, exactly.
Right. So you had plenty of knitting with you.
So I figured a Sophie hood would be enough to last me a 5-hour flight on the way back. No big deal.
Right.
It didn't turn out that way. We had a connection. We had to land.
Everything
was...
But what did you bring with you?
I brought my Sophie hood, my Kaleidoscope, my Rosie sweater, my Aida sweater. I brought my FO, which is my new piece. I brought...
That had to be enough.
You'd think it's enough, but I had another project, and I brought my crochet. I didn't. Those 2 projects I didn't touch. I clearly finished the headband.
Well, you know why? Too, you're in a warmer climate. You don't maybe necessarily want something bigger on your lap. Or if you're knitting on the beach or you're knitting outside.
Well, the wind is blowing.
Yeah, right.
It's not
That's
conducive. Like
right.
being on the beach.
Yeah.
So when we were in the hotel, our hotel room didn't have AC.
Oh, jeez.
So it's kind of hot.
Right there.
I wasn't really knitting with like sticky yarn. It just wasn't conducive. Yeah. But then when the blizzard came and we had to switch rooms, our new room had
AC.
Right, but we were only there for 2 days.
Yeah.
And
okay. And you were helping people.
I was also walking. I was stressed.
Yeah.
That's my stress level. Like that's when I was stressed. Anyhow, did I get knitting done? Yes. We will show you in a minute. Sure. But it's not like what you'd think I would get done on a vacation, being away for 2 weeks.
Of course.
Definitely not. But I'm still content. And being home was nice. Came home, reunion with the kids. It was my week to do family Shabbat, which was really nice. I had all the kids home.
Good.
Baked bread this weekend.
There you go. Back into the routine.
So to speak. A little stress. My back went out. Had a massage, It's always Never
something.
Ending.
Can't imagine why your back went out, right? I know.
Let's just say, life.
I know. Well, listen.
Life
Goes on.
Yeah.
So did you watch Love Story? Have you watched any of that Love Story?
No.
No.
I left there Thursday. You guys mentioned it. I've been glued to a TV in a different manner. Unfortunately, I've not watched it.
Well, I watched it. I didn't watch the new episode that dropped. I'm not sure. They had 1 to 4 came out, which I watched. I know 5 came out, but I don't know 5. I don't know if it was only 5.
It's the talk of the shop. Everyone's talking about it.
Someone said to me, that's because there's... Who just said this to me? There's I think my daughter said this to me, that there aren't stories. Oh, yeah. There aren't stories like that. There aren't movies like that you can watch, or not many of them nowadays, So
it's cute. I feel like the young, when I say young, younger than me, Emily's clearly younger. The people that were in our retreat, there were some that were younger and they were watching it.
Oh, were they?
And the younger contingency, I want to say.
Very much into it.
Even my kids. Everyone is so into
that is.
it.
I know. Yeah. Emily was...
I think you're right. It's
Emily
because
was
it's
into
a story.
it. And she was talking about it when she was down here. She's saying, I want to watch that. And just there's been a lot of, buzz about it. And so then last week, I think it was, I started, maybe it was during the snow, I watched an episode or 2. And you find yourself getting drawn into it. But then again, listen, you were alive during that era. So... you can kind of, I remember where I was. I do remember where I was when, we heard about that, but it's very interesting. It's just a fun thing to watch. Anyway, just curious if anyone's watching and what you think of it.
I need to start. I heard it's very good. You've also said it's very good.
The other thing I've been watching is, which I never saw when it was on, was Blue Bloods.
I don't think I've seen that either.
It was on from 2010 to 2024. And it's where Tom Selleck is the New York City police commissioner. And his family, it's a family of, they're all in that business with the cops. His father was the police commissioner. And it's very interesting. And that's fun. So I find myself, I put that on.
Nice.
And watch that. I never saw that. But anyway, and my brother just told me the other day that he's watching it on something else, on wherever he's watching it. But he said, I never watched it when it was on. Very interesting.
Blue Bloods?
Blue Bloods, yeah.
Okay. Love Story and Blue Bloods.
There you go. Very simple.
Add them to my list.
Very simple watcher.
Going to add that to my list.
Anyway, but Blue Bloods, there are so many seasons. It's probably going to take me 3 years to watch all of them. Depends how often you watch them. I might watch 1 at a time, maybe 2 at a time, but usually no more than that. And that's it. Trying to think. Of course, knitting. We've been knitting. And that's about it.
Okay.
What are you wearing, Dina?
I'm wearing 2 beautiful things. I'll start with...
It's funny. You and I, I'm wearing 2 things today. You're wearing 2 things today.
We
planned it that way.
we
normally don't do that. Just thinking as you're talking.
Not that I'm even coordinated. I'm just so
Well,
excited
you're
about my
coordinated.
FO.
Oh, that goes nicely.
But I'll start with what I'm wearing. This is my Malin. It's designed by it's designed by Natasha Hornby, Moonstruckknits. I love this cardigan. It's
lovely.
I love it. I love the solid sleeves. There's a little detail on the cap here. I love this, like, I want to say
it looks like a fleur-de-lis.
Yeah,
it looks like a fleur-de-lis.
It does. I love this little stitching here.
Is that stranded color work?
I believe it is.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
It has to be.
This is my husband.
Did you tell him you were going back?
Yes.
What's he calling you for?
I don't know. Let's go back. I don't think it interrupted us.
No, we're still going.
All right. Let me just text him.
Anyway, it's a worsted weight yarn that she used. And I know that she used, correct me if I'm wrong, she used Aurora 8 by Carabella, which is 100% merino. It's a super wash. Am I right? That's what you used in the black colorway.
Carabella.
And like a sand.
Sand, 9362, I think, is the colorway.
Correct. And the pattern is on the back of the sweater. So if Dina stands up or moves sideways, you'll see. There you go.
I love the saddle shoulder.
And this is the garter stitch. And like Dina said, she's got that interest up there at the sleeve.
You can see the texture.
The top of the sleeve. And it's a lovely sweater.
Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Letho.
Well, it's very similar in the detail around the collar.
Yeah.
And down here. But very different. It doesn't have...
Oh, yeah, it doesn't... Oh, yeah.
You know, the brioche, it's just different.
It's got that little detail on the sleeve, too.
I love this.
That's a great sweater.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that's what I'm wearing. What are you wearing?
I am wearing... what's it called, Dina?
Like a cloud.
Like a cloud, thank you. Like a Cloud from Hohi, and it is made out of... It was Shibui, right?
Yes.
Shibui.
Cima and Silk Cloud.
Thank you. The Silk Cloud was the mohair. And it was a lovely construction because there was no finishing to it. It started in the back, came around to the front, joined around, went down, picked the sleeves, came down, and that was it. It's
great.
Lovely. And it's nice
and
because
the sleeves
it's
were knitting around.
Yeah, it's a cardigan, and it's very lightweight, and it doesn't have a button band. It just kind of curls under a little bit. It's very comfortable to wear.
Yes.
And it's in the color. Is that graphite?
I haven't worn one in a while.
What color is yours?
Navy.
Oh, yeah. You should wear that. That's a pretty one. I think this was graphite. Am I right?
Yes.
The color was graphite?
No, tar.
Tar. Thank you. Graphite's lighter, right?
It's like more like a blue, believe it or not.
Yeah, a blue-gray. Anyway, so that's what I am wearing. What else are you wearing, Dina?
Well,
want me to talk about this?
Yes. This
is called Rainbow Twist. I found this in the shop about 10 days ago, and I said, I haven't worn that. It is, let me take it off. It's made out of, what did I make this out of? Out of...
Spin Cycle
Plump, right? The big one.
It used to be called Knit Fast, Dye Warm. But
yes,
they changed it to Plump.
Correct. I think that's what it was when I made this. Knit Fast, Dye Warm. It wasn't Plump when I made this.
I think so.
I made this a long time ago.
Right.
Anyway, and I don't know what the colorway is. Do you remember? I don't even remember. Couldn't tell you.
Nope.
And what it is, it's knit straight, right? And I think it was grafted, right?
Yeah, and then you have a few cable twists.
But it's like, and that's
only halfway through.
There you
and
go.
It's just a cute cowl.
And then it was grafted together somewhere back there. And with this yarn, so if you were to use the Plump, it would be the same thing. Right there. Or you could even use the Rasta.
I think I modified it for some reason. I want to say we maybe didn't have enough yarn. I may have reduced the stitches.
But listen, as long as it goes around your neck, that's all that counts. So there you go. And that's
very pretty.
It's Rainbow Twist. And I will look it up during the podcast and tell you who it's designed by. But if you look on Ravelry under Rainbow Twist, you'll find it. A quick knit, a good gift.
Lovely.
Right? And if you don't want a lot of material around your neck, it's also good in that regard. You know, doesn't make you feel like you're choking.
No. And
that's what I'm wearing.
So this last piece that I'm wearing, it's called the Winterbourne, one word, Winterbourne, Bourne.
Oh, Bourne. There you go.
Winterbourne headband.
Keep track of that now.
I'll have it written down below. It's my new design. I started it while I was away. I think I finished it on my way home on the plane. It's knit sideways or
long way. It goes this way.
Yes. Goes this way in the circumference. It takes 1 skein of Tauve. I use the Tauve number 4, which is this pretty caramel color.
I love that color.
It's like a gold caramel. And pattern is available for sale on Ravelry. I would be so honored if you purchased it. It is sold separately. It is not a free pattern. What else can I say? It's
also a quick knit.
It's a quick knit. It's offered in different sizes. I'm wearing the smallest size. I want to say mine is 18 inches in circumference.
Because remember, you have to go on a negative ease, and Dinah's head measures about 20, right?
Right.
Well, although, I was going to say it's a different direction. No, it's the same direction. You still measure it the same way.
Right. Now, not everybody loves negative ease. This is something that's keeping my ears warm. I don't want it loose fitting, but you do you. If you like something that's looser fitting, they're different sizes. I think the sizes go up to, I want to say 22.
But remember, if you make it the size of your head, you want it to stay on your head. You don't want it to be slipping into your eyes or whatnot. So
you don't want it to fall.
And it also depends. Some people just have a lot of hair too. Some people have a big full head of hair, so you want to take that into account as well.
So if you are taking your, the measurement, the circumference, you want it tight around. Measure the actual, even if your hair is voluminous. So pull the tape measure tight, and you want to go between 1 to 2 inches of negative ease.
Right.
Again, if you're not looking to have it like hug the head, you do you.
Yep.
So why don't we segue into the colors since we have them right here?
Absolutely.
All right. So for our first kit,
start with that one.
This one?
Yeah.
We have ivory, which is very pretty.
We'll switch. I'll put it down this end. As you... Oh, you want me to do this end? You want me to...
Okay. And then we'll just hold them up, maybe?
This is an olive.
It's a
green.
gorgeous
Love
olive.
this color.
Yep. I don't know the color number on this. My glasses are off, but that's like a new
23,
color.
T23.
T23, thank you. It's like a light champagne.
It's pretty. I love that
It's like a beigey, pinky color.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
This is a gray. I don't know. What do they call it? It's not... What is that called?
I called it a heathered gray because it looks like a
and that's
sweatshirt material.
02 is the number.
This is T17. This is camel.
Yeah, look
Very
at that
pretty.
nice thing you have. This is T09. We call this raisin. It's like it's got a little bit of a purple vibe going on, but very pretty.
And this is the gold, color number 4, which is what I'm wearing. T4.
And this is T10. It's the brick.
Very pretty.
So there you go. And, these are the colors. This is the kind of color palette that Woolfolk does. It's more earthy, basic color, which is what you would probably want anyway for that.
However, they do have a red, and it's sold out. So I couldn't order it. Yes, I have the red in the DK.
That's new for them.
Yeah, very bold, a gorgeous red, but they're sold out. It takes 1 skein to do any of the sizes.
There you go.
And that's that. So that is our first kit in my
Based
FO.
on that. There you go.
Any FOs for you?
Yeah, I do have an FO, actually. I do
Sweet.
have it with me. If I can find it. Give me 1 second. My bag. The only reason I have it is because I haven't seen my daughter. It's her hat.
Yay!
It's her hat.
She's going to be so happy.
She will be. I posted it last week. She said, "Did you finish my hat?" She said, "I think you finished it." I said, "Yeah, I did, but I haven't seen you." It's a simple beanie from SweaterFreak.
Look at how coordinated you are. It matches your cowl.
There you go. The colorway is Matter. It's out of a Big Bad Wool Weepacker, and it's 2 skeins.
Love it.
And I made she has 4 sizes. I made the 3rd size.
Beautiful.
And there you go. Still haven't made one for myself, but
we're always last.
I've made several. So that's my FO.
Beautiful, Pam.
What
Simple
about yourself,
beanie,
Diane?
number 1.
Yep.
I have another FO. I was knitting this on the beach because it was nice and small.
Yeah, see, there you go.
This is the Aida cardigan. It's designed by OGE Knitwear Designs.
And when she says Aida, it's AIDA.
AIDA, right.
It's for Millie.
It's for Millie. It's a size 12 month. And she's going to be turning 1. It's going to be big. Yeah.
Perfect.
So I also used Weepacker from Big Bad Wool. I believe it was 4 skeins that I used.
Was it Rosebud?
Pale Blush.
Pale Blush.
Right. It's knit from the top down. So you put your stitches on a holder here and you work the body. There are no buttonholes. It just has this lace leafy border.
I love that.
Which is very pretty.
It's pretty in its simplicity.
Yes. Yeah. And then once you knit the body, you pick up each sleeve and you work in the rounds. I used the magic loop method. I'm not a fan so much of DPNs. I tend to get ladder stitches. So I did use magic loop, and here it is.
There you go.
Super happy it's done.
Finay. Now we need a picture of it on Millie.
Yes.
It's the next thing we need.
Yes. Too bad I didn't have it ready for her when she came over on Friday.
Oh, it wasn't ready for her then? Well, that's okay.
I still had to knit a sleeve.
The next time you see her, that'll be good.
So, hence my point. I'm home.
And you're knitting.
Right. Like, from Friday
to today, you finished it.
I knit a sleeve.
Right.
But considering all the days that I had, the sleeve and the, I had been into the body already. Well, the other thing, too, is
you don't know how much you'd knit before you'd gone away as well, because you were knitting on it then,
I had been past the armhole.
Right.
But it's such a small piece. I could,
going from the top.
Yeah, I was already at the divide.
Oh, yeah, but you still had to do the whole rest of the body to the bottom. I mean, it's not an adult sweater, but...
No, it's a quick knit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a quick knit.
There you go.
Yeah. So, those are my FOs.
There are your FOs. Now we're talking about whips. Why don't you do a whip? You have more than I do.
So, where shall I start?
First whip of choice.
I'll start with the Rosie sweater. We have class on Thursday. I had high hopes of being done with the body by Thursday. I thought I'd be knitting on the beach, but I wasn't. So here's my Rosie. I'm into the body. Last I think we spoke.
You finished the...
I had finished the chart.
You still have another chart, though, to do, right?
I do have another chart to do. And I'm at the point, let me stand up. I'm trying to decide. So the beauty with this piece is you could really customize the length, and I can decide to go longer.
So where would you decide to do that?
So right now, I'm at the point, I think I'm at 3 inches.
You have to do this.
Correct. So you want to measure to see how much length that would add?
The rose segment?
Sure. Well, check to see how much. The body, I think it said to knit for 3 inches. So at this point, if I want to add length...
It looks like you're longer than 3 inches.
Because I wanted to add length.
You're 4 inches.
So I added it
4.25
in the body.
Yep.
And then now I have to do another...
Repeat. So it's from up there to like over here.
4 inches.
Four,
so another 4 inches.
At least.
So that'll bring me to about here, and then I'll have a little body.
Hold on.
And then the ribbing.
How much ribbing does it have? Well, you could even add in that body if you wanted to.
At the bottom.
At the bottom, you could add.
Yep. So I think now's the time that I need to get into my chart.
I think you should. Yeah, I do think you should start the chart.
The Rosie sweater.
There you go.
By Lay Knit. I'm using Art Yarns Merino Cloud paired with mohair. Tone on tone. And I'll show you the halo. It's very pretty.
Is the rose Art Yarns as well?
Yes.
It is, right? I thought so.
A very soft halo. I don't find it itchy to wear. Super soft for me anyway. And that's what I have as a whip.
There you go.
First whip.
I do have a whip. Let me find it. I'll show it to you. There's my zipper. I'll show you this first. Get it out of the way. It's the baby sweater that I've been doing. Actually, that I haven't been doing. Although I did pick it up and I did work some of the stockinette.
Nice.
And really, there's not that much more stockinette that has to be done.
How
it's
great.
Supposed to be 6 1/4 inches.
So you're nearly there.
To the armhole.
At the yoke.
Right. But then I have to do the sleeves, but the sleeves also have this lace at the bottom of them as well.
Is this one where you join the sleeves and everything all in one?
Correct, right. So I'm going to have to, I'll do the split row. I'll knit. Divide the divide row, and then I'll put this down and I'll do the sleeves. And the sleeves do have this lace pattern at the bottom. And
Are they knitting around?
Yeah. And I was telling Dina I bought these needles that David had said he'd gotten. They looked interesting. Instead of using DPNs or magic loop, I'm not particularly a fan of magic loop myself, especially for a lace pattern. So
you'd have to plot it out.
Yeah, they kind of go. Yeah, exactly. And so, but I thought they were coming on Thursday, but yeah, I would do DPNs if I was. So we'll see. If they come, they come. If not, whatever. And of course, it's an OGE Knitwear design pattern called Periwinks, and I'm using what's this color called, Dina?
Periwinkle.
Is it periwinkle? Yeah.
No. Oh. Maybe not.
Birmingham.
Sorry.
Birmingham. And it's also from Big Bad Wool, and it's Weepacker. So there you go. Weepacker is a lovely yarn because the Weepacker can be a 22-stitch gauge. It can be a 20-stitch gauge.
I love the yarn.
It goes like 18 to 22, so it can be anything you want it to be, almost, at least.
It's
and
nice.
that's my Periwinks.
Wow. All right. That's why I'm thinking Periwinkle.
Because
the name is Periwinks. Who's the designer?
OGE Knitwear Designs.
Also.
Yep, also.
Okay. Next up is my Kaleidoscope sweater.
Ooh.
Whoops.
You're getting there on the Kaleidoscope.
So I have a funny story. So we had talked about my trip to Mexico. What I didn't finish telling you is that they didn't confiscate. So let's rewind.
We were talking about the needles. We never finished talking about that.
On the beach, a woman comes up to me and she says, "Are you Dina from the knitting place?"
That's right.
And I said, yes. And it turns out that there was another shop owner. Her name is Tammy Garrison.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's from Unwind Yarns. And she was there on a yoga retreat.
Oh, get out of here.
Which
different
is
yoga retreat?
So crazy that we
funny.
Had overlapped.
Mm.
And I think the only reason we overlapped is probably because we were extended for the blizzard.
The snowstorm, right.
But I was talking to her and I asked her if she ever had trouble flying from Mexico to the States. And she said no, because I couldn't remember what happened last year.
Right.
And I think last year I packed them all away and I was annoyed. And shame on me. I need to have, we sell them, the how do you say it? Licky?
She needs an interchangeable.
I need an interchangeable licky set and that's it. And
licky, whatever it is.
I need a travel set. I just do.
Yeah.
I need a set of wood interchangeable needles to take just for travel.
Right, exactly.
Must.
Yeah.
A must. And if you're a traveler, no problem going out of the country, but as soon as you come in, you get one of those quirky countries and, all bets are off.
Right.
So anyway, they flagged me at the airport. And I don't remember who I was talking to, someone who had come into the shop last week. And she said she never gets flagged because she keeps one of these on her metal needles. Now, this is a tube.
Yeah.
Now, if they suspect, not that this looks like a weapon, but if they suspect something because it's metal and they don't know what it is, they might open your suitcase. And then if they see what's in there, they
you're talking about like a carry-on. You're talking about a carry-on bag.
Not in luggage, carry-on.
Right.
So anyway, P.S. I had to check my whole carry-on. The good news is that I had a connection this time. I wasn't flying all the way home like last year. I stopped in Texas. Once you stop in the States,
then you're fine.
No, you have to clear customs,
right?
And they make you retrieve your luggage and check in again. So I was able to take my carry-on. And I didn't recheck it, and I had my carry-on for the next leg.
That's funny. So so when you were coming from Mexico to Texas, you couldn't knit, or you could knit on your Sophie.
So I could knit on my Sophie because that was on wood.
Yeah, right.
By chance.
Right.
Because I'm not usually.
It just happened to be that way.
Yeah. I don't think I had an 8 needle at home.
Oh, jeez.
But I had a Dreams needle.
That's so funny.
So
do you think that's going to stop them from stopping you having that thing on?
I don't know.
To me, it seems like they would pull that off.
Anyway, so this is my Kaleidoscope. I was discussing with Pam. I think I'm ready to I think. I'm ready to do my ribbing. Yeah, it looks long. I mean, if you measure it to my cardigan.
You got to go under your arm. You're going to be here. So, there you go. That's good. Looks good.
I'm going to try it on. I just gave it some steam.
I would definitely
It's interesting because it's dark. It goes light. And did you see it get dark?
Yes, I'm watching that. Yeah, it's starting to get dark again.
Yeah. So
it's like a kaleidoscope, Dina.
So, hence, I'm loving it. Loving it.
What kind of sleeve is it?
It's a long sleeve. And I think I'm going to keep the long sleeve. What I wanted to say is...
You are going to keep the long sleeve?
I think so, yeah. You know what? Maybe I'll do short sleeve. I would actually knit this again. I know that sounds crazy, but this, my spot sweater, these are sweaters
well, if
that
you're
I would
going to
knit
keep
again.
one short, I would do this one short sleeve because it's lighter in color for spring, summer.
I've been
that's what I would do, yeah.
I'm not sure yet. So anyway, what I wanted to say is I don't necessarily need to add a full length. Because of the Kaleidoscope chart, I could just complete this circle and add 2 inches, which is kind of nice that I have the option.
So you're going to do that, or you're going to finish that?
I'm going to try it on.
Okay.
Because I completed the chart, but now
it's not. I mean, really, if you look at it this way, it looks like you finished your repeat.
I finished my repeat.
Yeah,
this is the repeat.
You finished, okay.
Right, but I can also finish that repeat, and it would just
Or you could look at it this way, that you've got the repeat up there, too. So it
doesn't matter. That's the beauty of this, right? Yeah. I don't necessarily have to knit.
How many rows is have a repeat?
I think it's instead of 40 rows, maybe it's 20. Yeah. So it's kind of nice that I have that option.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to try it on. I gave it some steam, and we'll see.
There you go.
Let me know. What do you think? Long sleeve or short sleeve? Curious. Wouldn't it be cool if I could just have sleeves and somehow attach it on if I wanted long sleeve or short sleeve?
Well, you'd have to take it out.
I know.
You could do that. You could do it.
Crazy. This is the Kaleidoscope sweater. It's designed by Elenor Mortenson. We have kits on the website. People have been emailing me. Do we have options that don't include... a lot of people are expressing that the kit is expensive, and I understand that. It's knit in Merino Cloud and the Mohair Ombre 2-ply, which is not an ombre. It's just called that. This is our custom colorway called Sunset and Port. I do have this colorway in Merino Cloud, which would bring the price down a bit. So that is certainly an option.
How many, if you would do it that way, you'd still need the same amount of yarn for the main color, right?
2 and 2. You'd still need 2 and 2.
You would need 2. Oh, that's
depending on the size, but instead of 130 and 130, it would be
much cheaper.
Yeah,
much cheaper. Because you needed 2 of those for this sweater. 2 of those.
It's supposed to, I mean, I'm on my second skein here.
Of the white.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need a third because I went longer.
If you do long sleeves, you might.
Right.
But if you do short sleeves, well, you might. Right. Still, it depends. You might.
I mean, I added length, so.
But how many of those do you need?
2.
Even if you did long sleeves?
This is my first skein yet.
Oh, okay.
I still have to do my sleeves, so I'll probably dip into the second one.
But maybe if you did the short sleeves, you would need 2 of that. Because you're almost done with the body.
Correct.
So that's also a thing.
Right. So
but if you didn't use that, you would use 2 or 3 of the main color. We don't know yet.
Right.
And
2
of the other one.
Right.
But that's cheaper than that is.
Correct.
2 of the other ones is less than 1 of those.
What is it, 47 a skein?
40 something, I don't know.
46 or 47. So basically...
And that's 130, right?
Right.
So it is cheaper,
it's less than 1 skein.
Yeah. Well,
so
that's a good alternative. You could do that too.
Right. Sure. And I have sold the Merino Cloud. It dyes up beautifully in the Merino Cloud.
It does. It's lovely.
So
and let me also say, the original pattern, she has 3 colors, the main color and 2 colors, right?
Yes.
So if they wanted to,
they
could do a main color and do 2 colors of the Merino Cloud. And
I just didn't want to work...
To get that look.
Yes.
Right.
I didn't want to work...
You didn't want to work 2 separate colors.
3. I'm only using
3
2.
Counting the main color.
Her original is 3 colors,
right.
A main and 2 all.
Right, that's
2
what I'm saying. So you're just doing 1 and 1.
Right.
So
it's much easier to do the color work.
But you could do that if you wanted to.
Of course. Yeah. We sold many kits with 3 colors. Yeah. It's just more complicated to knit.
Or, well, the other thing we're saying, too, is what Dina's saying is if you do the main color, and even if you don't use the mohair, you use this. Did you dye up Sunset and Port as a merino cloud? So you can get that same look without putting the mohair in it, for a less expensive version of it.
You can also do it in the Supernova. It's a different, maybe not as...
What's Supernova?
The Supernova colors are the ones that are one solid color with bursts of speckles.
Oh, okay.
And that would also sprinkle out and would be very pretty. Nice. Or you can even do an ombre.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Ombre, because then it'll just change out.
Exactly. Well, isn't that almost like...
One of the women,
What does she consider the Sunset and Port colorway to be? It's not an ombre. It's an overall.
It's like, speckled.
Right. Well, that would give you the most...
Not speckled. It's painted.
Right.
Speckled is what I use.
It doesn't stripe. It doesn't...
No.
Well, it kind of...
The speckle is like dusted. So it's specks of color. Mm-hmm. But when you're using the Sunset and Port... Yeah. You have stitch definition per color.
Right.
You know my Diamante?
Yes.
The yarn was just speckled. It didn't cover a stitch.
It didn't cover everything, but this does.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's the beauty. It's like,
and if you have any questions, call the shop.
Yeah, exactly. We're rambling.
Too many options. Get me confused. And I know the yarn. My other whip is the test knit that I've been working on. That is nearing completion, and it is from, don't tell me. Toriu, thank you. Can't believe I forgot her name. Anyway, so I put the collar on because I wanted to get a representation.
Look at how much you've done.
Well, I've got to get it done.
When is it due?
The 18th.
Oh, you're almost done.
Well,
the thing is, before.
She says 11 and a quarter, I think, and then 3. So it would be 12 inches from here. So what Dina and I were talking about before is taking your favorite sweater and measuring it for length against your favorite sweater. So I've given it some steam. It needs more steam. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up and do a sleeve, the ribbing on a sleeve. I want to make sure it doesn't change.
Hike it up.
Hike it up at all. Right, because I have a feeling it might. Maybe it might even just be a half an inch, but I think it might. So, although when I look at some of the testers, you can see from the repeats that this is kind of where it ends, but I don't know. It's a 16-row repeat, but I can end on any one of 3 rows within the pattern.
Okay.
So I want to steam it and try it on.
And lay it against one of your favorite sweaters.
Exactly.
To make sure you like the way it
because
fits.
once I do that, I just have the ribbing and then the sleeves to do. But I think, as you can see...
You're nearly done.
Well, as you can see, this is what I have left of my second skein. So I'm going to need another skein. So I think what I'm going to do is get another skein, and I'll do my sleeve. That way I don't have to cut this.
Oh,
and I'll do my sleeve and see what
ends.
happens with the sleeve, and then I'll decide on the length.
Nice.
I think that's what my strategy might be. But this is Kokan Merino Linen. What's it called?
Oh, blue.
Oh, blue. It's a great color.
Her new blue. It's beautiful.
And the pattern, I think she wants to release it like around the 20th. But, people can see it. It's not a secret test net. Yeah.
It's
not a secret test net. So that is my almost.
And that's Prospect Tea?
Oh, I didn't say that. Yes, the Prospect Tea. And there you go.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Pretty. Yep.
Okay, one final whip. I worked on this from Mexico.
These are her wooden needles.
To Texas with my dreams. Didn't get very far, but you can see that this is how much I knit.
Look how long
I basically finished the one side.
Do you have to do the same thing going the other way?
Well, yeah. So what I did is I worked even, and now I'm at the point where I'm shaping the back of the head, and then I have to mirror that back.
Yeah.
And then work the way down.
So once you finish this part here, or at some point in the middle of that, you'll be halfway done.
Correct. I'm very close to halfway done.
Yeah.
But I do want to say that
I
I wound my new skeins, and I'm not sure if you could see
I
it.
see it right there.
Slight difference. And
Well, that doesn't make a difference, though.
Well, when I show you the two skeins, you'll see a huge difference. So I actually have to alternate.
Oh, my God.
Which is so annoying.
Oh, that is annoying.
But it makes a world of difference when you're comparing.
Yeah.
So, hand-dyed yarn, nature of the beast. No two skeins are alike.
You can see it, though.
Can't help it. It this is
what it
nature,
is.
right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Someone's hand dyeing it,
oh my goodness gracious!
So it's a bit tedious having to alternate every 2 rows.
It certainly is. Yeah.
So that's you can only knit this a little bit at a time.
Yeah, tedious, and it depends where you are when you're knitting it.
Yes, the plain it was annoying, but I managed.
But you were captive. You didn't have a choice.
I had to be monogamous. Trust me, if I had another project.
Sometimes that's when you make the best headway on a project when you have
I didn't have
that
a choice.
happens. Yeah.
Totally.
Yep.
So funny.
That is funny.
How many projects will you travel with? I was trying to think.
I saw something very cute. It was something about that. It's like when you travel, that's what you pack first.
Oh, yeah.
Once your knitting is packed, then you can pack your clothes.
I had 8 projects. I didn't work on them all, but I had 8 just like a security
Well, it was
blanket.
funny. We were going out yesterday. We were going shopping. And I had my knitting bag with me. My husband's like, why are you bringing that with you? I said, it's always with me.
I mean,
why wouldn't I bring it? I can't believe you'd have to ask me.
Bringing it is actually insurance.
After all these
that
years,
will
why
happen.
would you have to? Why would you even ask me that question?
I take my knitting to the doctor. It's almost insurance.
Yeah. Oh, to the doctor?
Of course.
Of course.
If I forget my knitting, I have like a 3-hour wait.
Of course.
When I have my knitting, I might squeak out a row or two. Next,
Yeah, the last time I was so upset, I went to the doctor.
You didn't have time to knit.
I checked in. I went to use the ladies' room. I'm in the ladies' room, and they're calling me.
See?
There's my knitting time.
That's what I'm saying.
There was none.
However, if you didn't have it,
I'd
it would
be
have
sitting
been Murphy's
there for an
Law.
hour.
Yes.
Exactly.
Totally.
And that makes me crazy.
Yeah. You and me
Makes
both.
me crazy. Anyway, so what else do we have, Dina?
So, Andrea Mowry has, or I should say, is hosting her March to May. Happy March, everyone.
Yeah.
March to May knit along.
Yep.
This year's theme is sweater or shawl. We've done kits in the past for the frost lines. We have some new kits that we made, and we thought we'd share them with you.
Okay. You want to do this one first?
Sure.
Well, we put some of these up. She has a pattern called the Jaunty. And I think is it a worsted weight? Is that what it is, the pattern?
It's various weights. Excuse me.
Does she do it in various weights?
Yes.
Okay.
She has a lace light fingering weight.
Yeah, sport worsted and heavy worsted. Yep. So what we did is we made kits up. You told them about did you tell them about the knit along? Did you just say that? You did. Okay. So we made up kits, but we called it the Jaunty summer version.
Correct.
Because we picked the fingering weight version. And we made some kits last week. We promoted it, and we've made some more kits.
Yes, they did fairly well.
Yeah.
The kits that we're going to show you, I should just say, for the lace fingering weight, it's for the smallest size.
Sample size 1.
Sample size 1, correct. So it's still probably, just so you know, you're not getting this kit to knit a large. Mm-hmm. It's the smallest size.
Right. And she gives you the dimensions. I think she says 52 and a half wingspan by 12 and a quarter is what she says.
Which is nice.
And it's nice for the summertime going forward. That's why we thought that would be nice.
Spring, summer.
Correct.
I'm trying to think if I know which one is her fingering weight. Might be that one.
I would say so. It looks like it's the smallest one.
It looks like it's this one here.
Right.
And if you go on Ravelry and you look up the projects, you can
you'll see some nice ones, yeah.
You can look up some fingering weight options, and you'll see the ones that were knit up. Some in solid, some in multi.
Right.
So I guess we'll start.
Yeah, go ahead, Dina.
We did. I have to say these are probably the most popular ones.
Yep.
That sold. We refilled these kits. This is the purple cloud.
And Dina has it.
It's a purple
It's
cloud.
a fingering paired with a mohair.
Yes, so you'll knit this together. It's a light fingering paired with a mohair.
This one is it ELO? And again, matching mohair and fingering. Look at that, the gray with the lime, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one is called what? This is called Peach Bouquet.
Very pretty.
Very pretty. Matching mohair and fingering.
This is Sandcastle. This is a colorway that Pam had knit up one of her tops
My
in.
Zephyr, yep.
And then we paired that with this beautiful beige from Art Yarns.
Very pretty.
Then we have this pretty colorway here.
This is the Purple Cloud, and this time we paired it with the Clam City from Suburban. So that's very pretty too.
This colorway here is Blush Pink.
This is Blue Flower Medley. It's a cream with very mild speckles on it. Pretty.
This one here is Pink Flower Medley. So this has the pink speckles running through it.
And this is Cindy mohair, and we've just put that with a Ruby and Roses plain fresh linen. So that's very pretty. The mohair gives the burst of color in that particular kit. This one is Kitty, right? Yeah. Kitty, of course. Look at that. Perfect name. Matching mohair and fingering.
This option here is called Dreamy. It's a light lavender and a beautiful beige.
This one is Sea Green Mist. Love this color. When I was making my Zephyr, this was my second choice. Well, that's not true. I had the Zephyr yarn. When I was picking that yarn, this was my second choice.
And last but not least, this is a Cocon Blue. And this is the same color that Pam is knitting her Prospect Tee. This was rebuilt. This is the O Blue. Love it.
Nice color.
Very pretty. So those are some options.
And then over here we have, and we did this because when we were looking at this finished pieces on Ravelry, the projects, there were some people who had taken just a skein of Ruby and Roses, and it looked lovely.
Stunning.
Yeah, and this is 437 yards. We were able to rebuild. This is called Enchanted. Another one that is called Melancholia. Another one that's called Lavender Haze. Marmalade. That's a great color. Here, Dina.
This one is called Timeless. This is a beautiful colorway. It's got the caramel, the rust, and the beautiful speckles running through it.
This one is Gallivant. I think I used this color on one of my... Didn't I? On my...
In Vertices Unite?
No, in that summer thing we did. I can't remember now. Anyway, I thought I did. Maybe 2 years ago.
And this colorway is called Golden Hour.
And the last one is called Wax Seal. Look at that great color.
That's a great color.
Fabulous. So anyway, those are... Oh, we have the other ones, the Ito.
Yes. So we have... So you'll see that these are some options with fingering weight paired with mohair. We have some just sock weight. Now this sock weight, I want to say this plumps up. This is a squishy yarn. It's her soft rose base, and that's very pretty. So I just wanted to mention that. Next up, this is a very light version. Was this the Kinu or the Shimo?
Kinu.
Kinu. So this fiber is Kinu. It is 50%, oh no, excuse me, it's 100% silk, and we paired that with the mohair. So that's gorgeous. It's very thin and very light, and with the mohair, this will make a very light, summery jaunty. Next up, we have this colorway. Whoops, I'm sorry, Pam. Cream, and then I think that's paired with, which color? With cinnamon. Very close, but shaded. Next up, we have this colorway called Gold Oak, and that's a beautiful pair. And if you can look, the Ito silk,
this looks tweedy.
It has like a bit of a tweed
from the silk in there.
So pretty. Next up,
these little things are hard to
sorry, this is black with burnt umber, and then we have violet with damson. So pretty, the purples. We just rebuilt this kit. We were sold out. And then we have Angora, which is like this very, looks like an Angora rabbit, honestly. It's a perfect
Dina.
Oh, I'm sure
it's around.
It's around somewhere. This is Chili Pepper. And it does come with a second skein. It's just not here. Must
the
have
chili
rolled.
went running.
Yep.
I think it's over here somewhere.
No worries. So those are the kits. That is for the Jaunty. Whoops. Which is a cute little shawl. And you can, you certainly have enough wingspan to have the point down in front, take the two wings and bring it in the front, and give it a little tie. So that is that. What should we do next, Pam?
You tell me. You have them in
Should we stay with Andrea Mary?
Yeah, I think you should.
Okay.
Why don't we just finish all her stuff?
Okay.
You want to do that one next?
Yes. So this next kit that we're going to present, it's called Wildwood Shawl. It's very pretty. If you could see, it's got the stitch technique of feather and fan. It's again designed by Andrea Mary, keeping in theme with March to May. It has 3 colors here: the light pink, the navy, and the pearl gray. This is knit.
This is the kit that mimics that, isn't it?
Yes, this is knit in fingering weight yarn. So we used Malin Tosh Merino Light, and yep, Pam is right. This would be the twin,
right,
to Andrea Mary. Then we have this beautiful colorway called Velma's Sweater, Toasted Sugar, and last but not least, this is Natural Cover. I love this. Isn't this gorgeous?
That's a beautiful
This
one.
is so you.
It is me. It definitely is.
Very pretty. Then we have this kit here. This is Iris. I want to say it's Elizabeth Taylor and Persian Rose. Love this
That's a
kit.
pretty one too. That's
Very
you,
pretty.
Dina.
Very pretty. Next up we have Pink Mist Smoke Tree, Pink Clay,
Oh, I do like this one too.
Joshua Tree.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah, this one's gorgeous. This one here is called Mare. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's blue and brown layered together. Abiquiu. And then this one is called Patriarch. Very pretty.
I'm going to make a swap.
So this is a kit I built, but we didn't photograph it. If somebody wants to leave a comment, if I read your comment first, I'll call you. This is gorgeous. This is coffee grounds.
That's beautiful.
Beeswax. Isn't that gorgeous?
Mm-hmm.
And then last color is oak.
There you go. Very pretty.
Love that.
Yep.
Very earthy. This one's very pretty. This one's Electro Magic with Atmosphere and Ceremony. That's fun. Got a little spice to it.
That's pretty.
Next up, we have this kit here called the Feels Beeswax, and that's
It's
also
got a little
paired
bit
with
of a sparkle to it.
Yeah, very pretty. Ooh, it's gorgeous.
It's pretty.
And then last but not least, for all you green lovers out there, I've got Joshua Tree, Pixel, and Grasshopper. Nothing like a little zing in your shawl.
That's pretty.
So that's Wildwood, another option for a shawl. So last episode we talked about Frost Lines. Frost Lines is a cute sweater that you can definitely knit up. And keeping in line, we decided to do another summer sweater. This one here is called Vintage 83. Super cute, very retro. It's got the 3 colors in the yoke and a solid body. So what we decided to do is we made kits with Madeline Tosh Merino Light. But for the yoke, being that you don't need that much yardage, we used our skeins from Earth Yarns because they have half the amount of yardage. So this is Leopard.
It's pretty.
And we paired that with these 3.
Oh, I like that.
That's classic.
Yeah.
Very New York.
I love red.
Red, white, and gray.
Very urban.
Yes. Next up is this pretty colorway called Moonstone. And it's like a purpley gray. Not sure if you could see the purple. It's getting a little washed out. But these 3 colors complement it so beautifully.
It does, yeah.
And that'll be in the yoke.
Where did they not go? Where that came from.
That's all right. Next up, this is probably the closest we can get to twinning with Andrea Mary. These are your colors here for the yoke up top, and then you have this farmhouse white for the body. Very pretty. Now I do have a color like a turquoise if you want. You can always go with the turquoise color, but
That's
it's
pretty.
very
I like
pretty.
that, yeah.
Next up, love this color. It's Button Jar Blue, which is a beautiful shade of blue. And then you have this pretty yoke that's gorgeous. So, very pretty. And then over here, I have more of an earthy palette. This here being the yoke. And then we have this colorway called Antler for the body. And that's very pretty.
You showed this one, right, Dan?
Yes. Isn't that nice? It's like an earth tone one. So that's also very pretty. I should say these skeins of Madeline Tosh, they have 420 yards. So you've got 1,260 yards, and you would probably, you know, depending on your size, you can lengthen or make a larger size as written. And if you need an additional skein, you can always send a message. And if you need a credit for a skein because you're making a smaller size, you can do that as well. The main body for this one is called Rose, which is a very soft pink. And then for the yoke, we have this beautiful lilac, the light blue, and the navy. That's very pretty.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
So these are all pretty. They're just gorgeous kits.
Yep.
Very classy. Nothing too crazy. And those are the vintage 83 sweater kits designed by Andrea Mowry. And again, don't forget to check out her Ravelry group. She's got her March to May knit along there. You would have to post, I believe, to the group. And she's got prizes. I think she's got maybe up to 6 prizes, I want to say. So
Right.
It's really nice.
So what is it, shawls and sweaters?
Shawls and sweaters.
And she's got plenty to pick from. That's
Yes,
for
you
sure.
don't have to, you know, we're just making kits, some suggestions, things that, you know,
Correct.
options going into the more spring-like season. But if your jam is to knit up a big winter sweater, you want the grandpa sweater, she's got so many. I have a new yarn coming in next week. We might do another sweater next week, so stay tuned.
Good. Sounds
I
good.
think last but not least.
Yep.
Okay. We have one more kit to show you. This sweater is called Summer in Sicily.
I don't know if I like it because the sweater or the name. I love
both.
the name Summer in Sicily, but
The
I
color,
love that. I
the
love
sweater,
Yeah.
the name.
Yep.
It's the whole package. It's
Yep.
designed by Mini Me Knit Designs. How about I get up this time and I'll get you the kits.
Oh, that's fine.
You want to talk about the sweater?
Well, you know,
Circular yoke.
I said to Dina that when I was briefly reading about the pattern, very briefly, it said that the increases are hidden kind of in the stitch pattern, and you can see that with that kind of a stitch pattern. It'd be a great thing where you wouldn't see the increases. So I like that. I love, love, love the neckline. Don't you love the neckline? And when I first saw it, I only saw the back picture of it, and I loved it from that. But then when I saw the front, I said, boy, that's great. And we're going to show you kits. We use the Sanduskarn Lena, our favorite summer yarn.
Right. Who's ready for summer knits? Got to start now so you're ready to wear them.
And we sized it for the first 5 sizes, which goes up to size 46. She says 1 to 2 inches of positive ease. It can be whatever you want, really. If you want it 3 or 4 inches, that's fine as well. So our kits consist of 8 skeins of Lena, and it's just shy of the 6th size. So again, if you want a different size, you can just put in the notes that you know what size you want to make. We can tell you how many you need, or you can figure it out and just ask for those additional skeins in the notes. The Lena is just for those of you who might be new, I know every summer we do a lot with this yarn. It's a great yarn to knit with. Where is the breakdown of what it is? It is. It's 50, and now it's in a different language. 14 linen, 33 viscose, and the other is it cotton, Dina? What is that language? What are they calling that?
Cotton, linen, and viscose.
It is, right? Cotton. They're using a word that I'm not familiar with there. Anyway, so our kits consist of 8 skeins, and again, we didn't do every color that we have, but
we have quite a selection.
We do have quite a selection, and we're only showing you 2 skeins, even though the kit contains 8 skeins. What is this colorway called, Dina? Do you recall?
Dusty green.
Dusty green. Is this the colorway I made my top in? Or was it? I think it was another one close to this.
I think that's dusty light green.
Yeah, this is very pretty. That's one. This is a light blue, a powder blue. That's another kit. So as you can see, we've got some more intense colors and some lighter colors. This is hot pink, a favorite color of ours, and Santa's gone. This is a slate blue. I know it looks gray, but it is a blue-gray. Very popular color from them. Of course, you can also do the traditional white or black. You had to do that. Oh, I dropped a skein. Then these 2 colors, again, very similar. This is a burnt, is this burnt orange, Dina? This is burnt orange. Burnt something.
Spicy orange.
Spicy orange. And what's this one called again?
Flame scarlet.
So you see this is more neon-y in vibe, and this is spiced orange. This is a newer color, but beautiful colors nonetheless. One of my favorite colors, of course. What is this called, Dina? This beautiful acorn. Is that gorgeous? Love it. Love it, love it. This is, I think we said lilac, this is called. It's like a lavendery pink.
Yes.
Very pretty. I don't remember these names, Dina, so.
Matcha.
Oh, matcha. That does look like a matcha, doesn't it? That pretty green. And this is a newer blue, isn't it, Dina?
Blueprint.
That is a great blue. Love it. That's a great blueprint. This is like a rosy beige, a pinkish beige. I don't know the name of it. Do you?
Beige.
Beige, pink. It's very pretty. Again, love this one. It's like a burgundy, a Bordeaux. Is that a great color? I know I'm not calling it the right thing, but
dark burgundy.
Is that really?
Yes.
Look at that. See. And this is like a light denim. It's a blue, but it's a light denim, so that's very pretty. That'll look great with a pair of jeans or a pair of khakis. And this is, what's that called? I know what that's called. It's got a name. It's powder blush, powder pink, right? And it's a great shade, isn't it?
It's lovely.
I like that too. So I think Dina and I are probably going to be knitting this one because we love this sweater, right?
Yes.
Maybe we could do a knit along.
Speaking of knit alongs,
I don't know what the attributes of the pattern are. If there's, I said to Dina, I think it's going to be like the anchor.
In terms of?
Well, it's got the pattern going on. The increases are hidden in the pattern. I don't know. Maybe it just makes that a little bit easier. The anchor's another great one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, not to go back to what I'm wearing. It's Rainbow Twist, and it's by Thao.
Mm-hmm.
Thao.
Nguyan,
N-G.
I think it's a silent G.
Nguyen. So just look up Rainbow Twist and you will find it. And the yarn that she's using is Rasta, as we were mentioning before. So you could use Rasta as well.
Rasta's perfect.
A solid or a multi would look lovely. Mm-hmm.
That was the initial yarn. I think did we
what
adjust the stitch count?
I don't recall. I don't know. I'd have to look at the pattern. I don't know. I can't remember what anything's called. Never mind whether I adjusted the stitch count. I know you're asking a bit too much, Dina.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, we were just talking about this one, right? I just want to take a look at the attributes of the pattern to see what they say, because I'm just curious. Here it is.
Summer in Sicily.
Don't you love that name? Makes you want to go to Sicily. Go on vacation to Sicily and take this with you.
There you go. How
much better would that be? It is Henley neck in the round, no ease. Well, it does have some ease. I guess you don't have to have ease on it if you want. It's top down. She doesn't say anything else, so she doesn't even say short rows.
Well, maybe there aren't any short rows. Wouldn't that be divine?
Correct. And I'm just looking. Don't they give you a difficulty level required skills about this pattern. Average, I would say the average difficulty likes 25% in across the whole bar. So that's not bad.
No.
No.
So I found my rainbow twist that I had knit. And I
there you go.
Posted it for a change to Ravelry. I did have modifications. I cast on 27 stitches. And if you own the pattern, you'll know that it's worked over 18. The cables were worked over 18 stitches. Right. And I knit mine for 20 inches from cast on.
Very good, Dina, that you wrote
like
that. I'm impressed.
What year was that? That's when I was like back
exactly.
on my game.
What year was it?
My goodness.
Did you put the year? Look on the top.
2023.
Wasn't that long ago.
Oh.
Seems like it was longer than that.
I know.
Wasn't it?
It's because we revisited it, because it used to be called Knit Fast, Dye Warm.
This was.
The yarn. Then the Spin Cycle came out with Plump. Right. And then we decided.
Yeah, but there was a big time. I remember you and I were at TNNA when we saw this.
OGE Spin Cycle.
Spin Cycle was nothing at the time. They were nothing. Nobody was buying Spin Cycle, and we bought this yarn.
Yeah.
Knit Fast Dye Warm, is that what it was called? And
they changed the name.
Correct, but what happened between them changing the name was Dyed in the Wool and
Dream State.
Dream State.
They had Dyed in the Wool. They didn't have Dream State.
Right.
Or did they have? They had Dyed in the Wool. They had Knit Fast Dye Warm, and then they came out with Dream State. My goodness,
State was
I don't
afterwards.
even remember.
Dream State was afterwards.
But talk about OG.
That was a long time ago. A long time. 10 years ago, maybe?
More.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And we had a great color that was like grays with like that yellow. That was a great colorway.
They got rid of
in this yarn. They should have kept that color. Well, all the colors. Good. Listen, this is a nice color.
And they're all good.
Nice color.
They're all good.
But anyway, so that was that's Rainbow Twist.
So speaking of knit-alongs, Pam was mentioning maybe we'll do summer in Sicily. If you are interested, by all means, drop a note.
Let us know.
But I did a live today, and I was talking about things that people are knitting, and I was mentioning how I was wearing my wool socks because it's so cold, and you really do stay warm.
Yeah.
I was saying how I don't need to wear tons of layers because my feet are warm.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like when you keep your head warm.
Totally. So I meant to pull a kit, the Earth kit.
It's on the table, isn't it?
Oh, do we have one on the table?
It was there the other day. Hold on. Let me
look. I'm throwing it out there. Would anybody be interested in learning how to knit socks?
A basic sock.
A basic sock. I want to say a vanilla sock. We were talking about the type of heel. It might be it would be top down, not toe up. And we're talking about a heel flap.
Yeah, heel flap.
And
it's funny you say that because
that's the socks that I'm wearing.
These are there you go.
Are they?
I don't know. No, they're not. Those are not them. It's funny. Beth McDonaldstone had knit a pair of socks recently.
Okay.
She posted them maybe a week or so ago, and I remember I told you I'd wanted to knit more socks. Right when we went to Vogue, and she posted the socks. So I said to her, I could tell she had a heel flap on it. I said, "What kind of heel do you put on?" I just wanted to make sure. And what kind of toe do you do? And she said a heel flap, which is fine. And the toe, she used the one that we did the last time. What is it called? The something toe. Not invisible toe. What's it called? Remember the one that you and I used when we did the Woolen and Nosh Advent, the last sock that we did? Can't remember now.
I don't remember.
I don't remember myself, but
I don't know if I even put
just
that
like
in my
a basic.
Listen,
a basic sock. I mean, just a basic sock. But the nice thing about this is you get
it's a Kitchener. We Kitchenered it.
Yes, you did. Yes,
we Kitchenered the toe.
Correct. And I think that's the toe she used on hers too.
Oh, that's so funny.
Which I thought was funny. Yeah,
that is funny.
This is, you can make a pair of socks, but the thing is, each sock would be the same, and they would stripe out.
That's what's so great about these Earth sock kits. Now, I will say that they have a QR code with a free download for the pattern, and you could follow their sock.
You can see there it is.
Yeah. I believe it's a vanilla sock as well.
Probably.
And yeah, otherwise you can take a solid sock yarn. If I'm not mistaken, didn't you buy a skein of?
I bought a skein of
yarn. Did you buy a
yarn.
sock yarn?
I bought a sock yarn at the
to knit socks.
To knit
at
socks.
Vogue?
Yeah. I did.
Did you?
I did take a picture, but it didn't come up.
Let's see.
Oh, I know what I did wrong. You got it? There you go.
So, this is the Mahale sock.
Oh my God, is that tall?
Well, you don't have to go that tall, but it's a nice knee-high. Mine is not that tall. Mine probably comes up to about there. But it's super fun. And let's see. They are talking about construction notes. These are Turkish socks. They're worked in single needle size for both rib. So I guess it's one size needle. And let's see. They've got different sizes that you can knit. What kind of heel are they doing? Hello. Turn heel. Divide the stitches, 3 deep ends, and across.
Can you see it from the picture?
No.
It doesn't look like
Looks like
it's not a heel flap. It's different. Whatever. Like there are many different ways to do a sock. You know, it's like there are different ways to knit a sweater. There are different ways to knit a sock. And if you're really a sock knitter, you probably explore all the different ways that you can do it.
They're calling it a turn heel. I don't know. Foot heel to toe box.
I'm sure it's... What size needle is it knit on?
Theirs are knit on a size 1.
Ooh,
0 and 1.
Expected with a sock.
Right. But some patterns are 2 and 3.
I remember years and years ago, I don't even know if I was working here at the time. I might have been. I might have just been working here at the time. I went down to a show in New Jersey. You weren't there. And there was they had yarn on the tables, whatever it was. And they were, there was a woman working behind one of the tables, and she had a little pocket thing on her, and she had a pair of socks stuck in there. And she was working, she was knitting. And that was so appealing to me.
I'm wondering if I can just, like, while someone's talking in the shop, would it be inappropriate for me to be knitting on a pair of socks?
Of course not. I mean, you're in a knitting store. I mean, if you would something else, it would be inappropriate for me to knit in school. Although
but not here. I could get away with
They
that.
had World Play Day recently where the kids play all day, and they want the kids to learn how to settle disputes and play amongst themselves without an adult settling any issues, you know. So you don't have to do anything. You're just there. So I was like, one of the girls, she brought a book, like she's actually going to read. I said, I should have brought my knitting. Imagine me sitting there and knitting. I don't think that would go over too well. But
well, I guess I can.
I could do it.
I don't think I'd be able to, like, knit and focus. I mean, I'm running around like crazy here.
And if you're helping people with their knitting too, I mean, it's
clearly I can't.
That's when you make mistakes on your knitting.
But knitting in the rounds, I don't know.
Good.
Anyhow,
that's it for us.
I'm yawning. I am so tired.
Yeah, it is. It's on
late.
The late side. I don't even want to look at how late it is.
I can't believe how late it is. I do want to just quickly end with Art Yarns.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just shook the screen. They came out with their new
color of the month.
What's
it called?
You know what?
Does
it's
it have
called
a name?
Joshua Tree.
Ooh.
There's a 2-ply mohair ombre in here. Maybe I should cast this one on. There's only one. How gorgeous is that?
It's got turquoise and purple and gold.
That's very
and
pretty.
Pink. I'm sorry.
No.
I was saying Daniel's girlfriend, well, not Daniel, they both went to a wedding at Joshua Tree.
How fun.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous for the Silky Twist cowl.
Mm.
And then we have 2 skeins of Merino Cloud. This is gorgeous.
Now, could they do that for the Kaleidoscope?
So here's a perfect example. Yes, you can. What'll happen is, you see how these colors layer out?
Yeah.
Instead of getting a pixelated look, you will get a kaleidoscope that might have the first, band is in the purple, then it'll go into the turquoise, then it'll go into the pink, then it'll go into the gold, and so forth. Let me show you the woman that inspired me with her kaleidoscope. She actually used the different colors where is it? She cut and pasted her different colors to do different different rows. Yes.
Oh.
Kaleidoscope. Here it is. So if you look closely, she used 3 different colors. Not that you have to. Well, I don't want to say 3. She used many colors. But if I enlarge it, you'll see that there's stripes. So she has the orange stripe. She has the fuchsia, the light orange, fuchsia, and it just keeps repeating.
But she cut the skein.
Yes. Yes, she did. So that's kind of like what it would look like. Would it be perfectly symmetrical that you'd have all those colors there? No.
And what if you didn't cut it?
No, she cut hers.
I know, but what if you...
So yours would just flow in the colors of the... I mean, it would be gorgeous, the colors of the Joshua tray. Right. Now, just keep in mind, she also used 3 different colors. So she has her... If you enlarge this...
Again.
Yeah, I was going to say, can you show them what's like the outline around...
The outline around the flowers.
It's like a butterfly.
They all have that same, I don't know, purpley, pink, whatever it is.
Right. But then she has...
Inside the flower.
Is what's striped.
So when she carried yarn in that row, she carried a different yarn for that and a different yarn for that.
Yeah.
In addition to the main color.
Yeah, it's trickier. So I definitely went for easy.
But I think you achieve the same thing in an easier way.
Pretty close.
But they could do the same thing with the merino cloud in that colorway. It would be the same thing.
Here's another close up.
Another one, yeah. You can see. I'm sorry, Dana. Oh, Jesus.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
You can see that all her flowers are outlined by that like purple, that light purple or pink color.
Right, but down here, look, it changed.
What is it there? Blue?
Here it's like a purple. Here it's like a dark purple. So this outline color, and when I say outline, like with the outline of the circle, and then these little things. The colors just, they keep changing.
Right. Well, hence the name Kaleidoscope, right?
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
That's what it is. It's very pretty.
It's very pretty. What I wanted to do is try to... I wanted to see... see, that's her stash of yarn.
So she used different colors.
Variety of colors.
Yeah.
And they're just all
The consistent was the cream.
Exactly.
There you go. So that's an option too, I guess,
yes.
Right? There you go. Listen, if you have a stash, that's why we always tend to gravitate to certain colors that we like. So you may find in your stash that you have the colors that you go towards, and they're going to work together like that.
Right.
That's why that works.
And it's important to look at what you have. Who was it? I spoke to Nicole today. Yeah. She said, Dina, she ordered something and she wanted to add to it. And she said, I was inspired by your live. I have a skein of Drearenee at home. The Drearenee from Kokon.
Kokon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she had a skein of this at home. And she loved the concept of getting a mohair. And so we added a mohair. If you have a light beige or a light lavender, there are ways that you can enhance what you have or use what you have.
And the chances are, if you like those colors, those are the colors that you're going to go to with your knitting. So you probably have some of them at home in your stash is what we're basically saying.
They're gorgeous cowl.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Wow.
That's
so fun.
Joshua Tree.
The new inspirational color. All right.
That's all we have.
Enough.
We're ready to go home.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Have a great week.